Okay. What's happening, people? This is Evadon. Welcome to the final. Let me turn this down a little bit. The final episode of the BFB Podcast. Hope everyone is doing well. I know I haven't been uploading in a while, and these last few uploads really haven't been my best. So, just wanted to talk to y'all. Whether who comes here live or whether who comes here for the replay. I just wanted to be direct and talk to you all. So, straight up, I see that the BFB podcast has not been performing well, and I see that I really haven't been putting my effort into this. And quite frankly, you all deserve better than that. If I'm going to create content that is demanding about, let's just say, even 5 minutes of your time, if I'm asking 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes of your time, and you are not getting the best product, that's a problem. If I'm asking 30 minutes of your time, and if I invite a guest, and if I'm asking 40 minutes of your time, and that's not even packaged well, presented the best, promoted the best, I'm not doing you all the best service, and even the guests I invite on. And that's not fair to you, to them, and even myself. So pretty much we're done here. I have a habit of, if I start something, I feel like I need to finish something, and quite frankly, I'm divorcing myself from that mindset. If you don't have to finish everything you start. There are some things that are meant to be left undone because you need to turn away from what you're doing in order to go in a better direction. There's an decommission or the power to decommit is an actual art, and I'm learning to decommit more to things that I shouldn't have committed to in the first place. And I know this is not the easiest decision to make, because I enjoyed the podcast. I enjoyed coming on and having just a space where just to speak. But there's a side of me that always thinks like, there's a side of me, hold on, I was getting a call. There's a side of me that says, this is not exactly the best right now. And that threw me off a little bit, but this is not the best for me right now, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with understanding like this isn't my best right now. So right now I'm at a point where I'm going to focus more on the Avadon Smith channel. Drunk, what's going on? I have not seen you. I have never seen you here before. What's going on though? I'm editing it because it's not the best that it could be right now. It's not the best where it could be, and I'm not in a proper headspace where I'm sorry, Drunk, but it's like it's not the best place where I could deliver you all the best product. Respect the transfer, however, it's sad to see the BFB Co. I just don't comment. I see. Well, welcome to the channel. I appreciate you. I will say this is more so it's more so, how should I say this? It's more so for a take my time with it, because I have a whole other channel. I have 2 other channels I'm trying to maintain, and to maintain this while having a family, while trying to still have a full-time job, and on top of that, to still be available for many other things. I can't do it no more. Gold Chain, what's going on, man? It's been too long. I can't do that no more. The one thing I can't do, I'm just one person. As much as y'all say y'all don't want it to go, I'm just one person. I'm the person who does the edits, who does the marketing, who does the graphic designs, who does the audio editing, all of that. All that stuff takes time. The finished product that y'all see is just literally 5% of what goes into it. And to take that away and to sacrifice from my family and other people that are actually in more need of my time right now, I'm cutting time and decommitting from what is not going to be the best right now. I can't do that. I'm only one person, and I don't have anybody who is willing to intern. I can't hire nobody, so I don't have anybody who's willing to intern on help on that. So right now, I need to do what's best for not just myself, but my family and everybody else that's connected to me. There's a lot of things that I do that this channel does not see, and I need to make sure that is upheld to the highest of its authority. You don't gotta end it. Just only do it when something big happened. And you see right there, Drunk. Here's the problem with that. And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you something about how YouTube works. Unfortunately, here's how YouTube works. Unfortunately, if you're not consistent, your channel suffers for it. And consistent in the sense of if there's no patterns. It's not like if you upload sporadically every once in a while, YouTube actually hurts your channel for that. If you upload once a month, that's a form of consistency. Even every 2 months, they could see a pattern there and at least let people know that, hey, this is consistent. So if something big happens, let's say I do get somebody, and I was actually going to work to get somebody on that's of high value, but out of respect for his time, I reached out to him and said, no, this is not going to be the best for your time, bro. Because I saw the ship sinking. And right now, yeah, it would get a good boost for him and, whoever he promoted it to. But after that, let's just say 1 or 2 week time period, that's it. Then what? You know what I'm saying? Then what? Then it's like, okay, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? What's the next thing? As a content creator, you're always thinking about how to make my next move while repurposing or what I already have. And to do that with not just 1 but 2 channels, you gotta be more wise. I still have a full-time job. Now, if I didn't have a full-time job, then maybe this could be something in the future. Maybe this could be something where if I have an actual full-out studio and I have enough money to fly in the people that I want to interview and actually have a face-to-face convo with these people, that is something more of my vision than to me doing Zoom or doing Discord like everybody else who does podcasts. I don't know about anybody else, but if I do something with my name, I want great attached to it. And if it's not great, I'm not doing it. Straight up. That's just how I feel. If I could look at my work and say this is not great, no, I'm not gonna do it. Of course, I give myself grace to grow. But if it's not, if I don't see it growing, and I'm like, yo, let's do something else. Let's do something that I'm great at, and then let's push that even more, and let that become even greater, so more things can come. What's good, Dragon Gamer? So that's where I'm at. I'm looking to do things greater, and I'm not at all doing things at a lower level anymore. Like, I'm not doing things at a lower level anymore. That's just it. So I'm learning to move forward. I'm learning to say, you know what? It's okay to decommit. It's okay to say, I'm not doing this no more. It's okay to say, I don't have it in me no more. And anybody else and this is a lesson for anyone who's watching. If anybody will tell you or try to make you feel like, and this is not you, Drunk. I hear what you're saying. You're coming from a good place, Drunk. So I'm not talking about you. But if anybody else will try to make you feel like, oh, you didn't do your best, or you shouldn't have did it, or you're a quitter for doing so, forget them. Because they weren't cheering for you in the first place. Be cognitive of who's giving you feedback. Sometimes you gotta pivot, bro. I'm mid-pivot. We live and breathe. Bro, Gold Chain, I will say you're one of the people who actually is in my subconscious of why this move had to be made as well. And I respect the moves that you're making. And I will tell you live, keep doing what you're doing. Because you have a gift when it comes to photography. As someone who loves doing photography, as someone who loves, who wanted to get into drones, but I don't have the area that makes it interesting, you keep doing what you're doing, bro, because you got a vision. And I love it. I quit said, hashtag quitter. Amen to that, brother. Cobra said, not gonna lie, real talk is good. You have a full-time job. Most people go all in without knowing what can happen with this platform. With that said, since you have a full-time job, I'd rather you focus on your main channel and do what you enjoy doing. Amen, bro. See, I appreciate you, Cobra. And that's the thing. It's like as much as of a full-time job for a lot of people, or some people may not be the best, it's a blessing to have. There are so many people who don't even have the what's the word I'm looking for? The privilege. There we go. They don't have the privilege even working at McDonald's. McDonald's was a job that growing up, I don't look down on it this day, but growing up when you was in high school, in some other cases, McDonald's was a job that a lot of people looked down at. And I'm not saying it was right. I'm not at all saying that. But I'm saying at times it's so hard, it's even hard to get a job at McDonald's right now. Think about that for a second. Think about that. When you go to your McDonald's, a lot of those workers have been replaced with robots where you have touch and go. All this stuff plays a role. So it's like you gotta know how to pivot. And right now, I'm pivoting. I'm gonna be honest. I just searched the podcast and found this channel today. But you see, chill. What's your main channel? My main channel is Avedon Smith. I'll type it in the chat for you. That is my main channel. I appreciate you. I'll be going live later on tonight, making some beats. So you can catch me late on that channel later on tonight. But truth be told, I could, as you all can see, I don't have a problem talking. I don't have a problem with coming on and having something to say. But I do believe that things need to be done in order, and in order for things to be done in a great fashion, they need to be done intentionally. If you're not working from a place of intention, you will never be great. No one becomes great accidentally. It's always intentional, and you got to put in the work. The content creators in this chat that I see right here, Cobra is chilling. I know Cobra is a content creator too. I'm not going to shout it out. We got other people who are watching too. But GoTane Gamers and Yofi Smith, these are some of the hardest workers that I know. I have both of these dudes' numbers in my phone right now. Two people that I could call right now that if I need some honest feedback on something, I can receive it. And that's why I personally don't care too much on the backlash, or if there will be any backlash, on the people who are not so much in support of this, because you wasn't promoting this out there. It wasn't even a retweet. You wasn't telling people, yo, go check out, the podcast. Outside for the people that was on, you wasn't putting it out there. So if I gotta do everything, then I'm gonna make the decision to say we need to move on. And I'm just so thankful that there are people that are here to respect that. So that's all I gotta say with that. Does anyone have any questions before we go? Oh, one question I will ask. I think that may come up. I will be keeping the channel up, so if you do all want to come back and watch the legacy videos, go right ahead. The channel will still be up, so if you want to just watch the videos, go ahead. And who knows, you do. Who knows? Like I said, when things get better on my end, when I'm in a better position financially to do the things that I desire, then I will be in a position to do this at a much greater level. But I will tell you this much: it will not be called the BFB Podcast. It'll be called something completely new. and I'm going to make sure that it's going to be great. So that's all I got to say to that. I appreciate you, Go Chain. Sincere, man. Like, your episode was one of the episodes that I really loved in season 1. We really talked about a lot, and I want to really make sure that that's another thing. Thank you for saying something, because I was actually talking about this with Yofi the other night. I need to make sure that I have a defined audience. Truth be told, with season 1 and season 2, I was trying to market to everybody. I was trying to make a podcast for everybody. And one thing about content creation, you can't do that. If you're going to be great, you can't make for everybody. You got to be intentional on who you're making for, make it known as for these people, and anybody else who wants to come in after that, cool. But you got to make it known that your content's not for everybody. And that's how you succeed. So moving forward, I'm going to be doing a lot of things differently, both on my main channel and the secondary channel, which is just going to be straight up music. Gaming music. I'll do the gaming remix. That's another thing. For those of you who don't know, I'm doing gaming remixes on one of my other channels. Strictly gaming remixes only. No commentary or anything as of now. And the main channel is just going to be focused towards music producers and just how music producers could grow their art. That's what I'm doing. So if you love it, cool. If you don't, cool. Because most of all, I'm going to keep doing what I'm going to do. Gotta be very specific, and we'll get up again just on another level. Absolutely. So I appreciate you all. It's been about 20 minutes. I'm about to shut this down. That's going to be coming, bro. I'm going to shut this down and spend some time outside with the fam. I actually need to give a call back to somebody on the process of doing that. So I love you all. Thank you all for watching. For one final time, we're going to do this. If you like this video, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And most of all, you make sure you stay great at whatever you do. This is Everdon, and I'm out.